Hi everyone, my name is John, and since 2008 I've taught English here in Brazil. Hi everybody, it's John again. Another common question I get, and I need to be careful with this one, is about visas. All right. First thing, if you are a UK resident, you will not need a visa to come to Brazil. You'll fill out a form on the plane. If you are, however, a US or Canadian citizen, you will need a visa to come to Brazil. If you're another nationality, you'll need to check with an embassy to see. Now, it's very difficult to get a work visa here in Brazil. There's a lot of bureaucracy involved and cost. You'll need a company to sponsor you, and typically they don't want to pay this cost and go through the hassle. So to get a work visa here is typically quite difficult, although if you're coming here through a volunteer program, they may handle all of that for you. What most people do, what most teachers here do, is come on a tourist visa. And the way a tourist visa works is it's good for 180 days. Now I say 180 days, it's actually 90 days and 90 days. At the end of the first 90 days, you either have to exit, cross a border, and then come back. Short trips to Buenos Aires are very popular. Or you can go to the federal police, which act as the immigration officers, and apply for it. All right, so you've got 180 days. Now, what happens if you overstay the 180 days? And I want to say here, I'm not encouraging anybody to do anything illegal, and I'm not giving legal advice, but let me tell you what typically happens based on what I've seen. If you overstay your 180 days, you are subject to a fine. That fine is 8 reais per day, which right now is just about $4 US per day, and that's capped at 100 days. So 800 reais, $400. So when you leave Brazil, first off, nobody's going to come looking for you, all right, if you overstay. Now, when you go to leave Brazil, obviously they're going to see that you've overstayed your visa and you'll be subject to a fine. But what I'm hearing is that you don't have to pay the fine right then. You pay the fine when you return to Brazil later. So, also, when coming to Brazil, even if you're planning to stay for a long period of time, you'll need to buy a round trip or return ticket. The reason being that when you go to apply for a visa or when you go to check in at the airport, they're going to want to see that you plan to return, to leave Brazil. Otherwise, your visa application may be rejected and you may not be able to board your airplane. So you will need to take that into account. Now, if you arrive here, you can try and cash in the return portion of your ticket if you don't plan to use it or save it for future use. Hope all this helps. Talk to you later.